guys, I'm Faith. So for those of you that are new here, I am fighting cancer. I get a lot of comments asking how I stay so positive even though I'm going through such a difficult situation. So today I'm going to talk about some of the strategies I use to keep my spirits up even during this very difficult time. My first tip is to reframe negative thoughts. For example, when I was losing my hair, I had a thought, this is so horrible that I'm losing my hair. But instead of thinking that, I changed my thoughts and thought, wow, it's gonna be so much fun to try out new wigs and hats and different looks with short hair when my hair grows back in. So that way I focused on the positive instead of the negative. Focus on what you're going to gain, not what you're losing. So I'm losing my hair, but I'm gaining trying out new wigs and new looks. So there is something to gain in almost every situation, even if it is just a learning experience or you're growing as a person. Another example, I have another chemo session coming up and I started thinking, I don't want to go to chemo. I'm going to feel awful after chemo. And I thought, reframe your thoughts, make them more positive. What positive can I think about going to chemo? And the positive is I am one step closer to being done with chemotherapy. Each chemotherapy is one behind me in the past, never have to think about it again. So that is a positive. The other positive is that, yes, I'm gonna feel crappy after chemo, but that's good because that means that the chemo is working and it's killing my cancer. So again, reframe your thoughts, try to change the negative into something positive. Another tip is to know that whatever you're going through, it is temporary and it will get better. I often repeat to myself, this soon will pass when I'm having a very difficult moment. My next tip is to focus on a goal. So whether you have a hobby or a job or whatever it is, whatever your goal is, to save up money for your trip around the world, whatever it is, if you have a goal that you're focusing on, and even if you're just taking baby steps towards that goal, I feel like that gives you a purpose for each day and it helps keep you energized. So for me, my goal is that I'm aspiring to be a published author and I'm writing and I'm looking for a publisher and a literary agent. So even though it's a very difficult process and sometimes I feel like I'm spinning my wheels, I know that each day I'm getting closer to meeting my goal and that really keeps me going. The next tip, which you guys are gonna know what it is if you've been watching my channel, is to treat yourself. So after every chemotherapy, I treat myself, whether it's to a new outfit, a meal, a new gadget, whatever it is that your heart desires. If you are going through a difficult time, please treat yourself. And it doesn't have to be expensive. Make sure to treat yourself within your budget. After last chemotherapy, I baked brownies. That was my treat for myself. It's just about picking something that's gonna make you happy and doing it for yourself, whatever that may be. Go for a walk in the park, give yourself a face mask, whatever it is that's gonna make you feel good. Next tip is, and this might seem like the opposite of what I've been saying, but it's really not, is to let yourself feel sad. Take a day that you're not feeling well and just cry it out. Wallow in your misery, and it's okay. And don't feel bad about it. Don't beat yourself up about it. It is okay to feel sad. And in fact, it's good to release it. You'll probably feel better afterwards. And if you hold it in and bottle it all up inside, at some point you're just gonna have a mental breakdown. So it's good to let it out, but within reason. Think of it like a diet. Like when you're on a diet, you allow yourself a cheat day now and then. So push yourself to think positive on most days, but then every once in a while when you feel like you just gotta let it out, give yourself permission to just cry that day and just let it out, and that is okay. That does not mean that you are not strong. It actually means the opposite. It means that you are very strong, you're in tune with your emotions, and that you know what you need right now, and you're giving yourself what you need, and what you need is to cry, scream, whatever it is for that day, let it out, and then the next day get back on track with your goals and your positive thinking, and you will feel much better. Another tip I have is to stop the negative self-talk. So how many times do you see people around you making a mistake and saying, oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm such an idiot. When they're not, they just made a mistake. We're all humans, we all make mistakes. Be kind to yourself, because what people don't realize is that the more you say negative things about yourself, it does affect you mentally. It affects your self-esteem. And then if you're constantly putting yourself down, you're gonna feel worse about yourself. And then you're just gonna feel worse about your life situation, your ability to cope with your life situation. And if you tried all of this and you still don't feel good, my final tip is to take a little bit of time out and dance with your cat. Here, Bandy. Come here. Let's dance. Let's dance. Yeah. Don't give up hope. No matter what your situation is, there's always hope. If you believe that you can get through something, studies show that you will be more likely to get through it than someone that doesn't believe that they're going to get through it. So attitude is everything. Attitude is so important. Follow my journey as I beat cancer's butt and become a published author. Please click the subscribe button below, like this video, comment on this video, and I look forward to hearing from you. I'll see you next time.